And now I think that means it's time to go through the various Mellotron takes. So I'm going to leave the guitars in, but I pulled them back, created a VCA, and they're down minus 4.6.
House numbers, zip codes, birthdays, and airplane roles. I can never pass them by. I read my mind. I see my lucky number everywhere I go, and I know I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city, no doubts, 2 weeks to get off.
Something I learned a long time ago when I first moved to LA, the producer David Foster was just completely on fire in the 1980s when I was in high school and college. You know, David's got his own style, and it's not exactly indie rock, but it's like he's amazing at what he does, and he's a real beast of a musician. He's an incredible piano player. So I was living in a rent control apartment in Santa Monica, and there was a studio that he worked at all the time, literally a block away from where my apartment was. So I'd see him all the time in this restaurant just beside the studio where we both ate. And I'd met him once or twice in Canada, and he recognized me, and he came over to the table. I was all nervous, and he said, "Hey, I'm working on this movie called The Bodyguard. Do you want to come by the studio?" And like, yeah, I had nothing to do other than that. So I did, and I spent the whole day with David and Umberto Gatica, his engineer. And I just sort of quietly, observed what was going on, and David would talk to me a little bit and explain what it was, and it was a thing that I don't think ever got released, but Kevin Costner had recently made that huge movie Dances with Wolves, and Kevin was involved with The Bodyguard, and he had asked David to do some sort of radio remix of, I think it was for Dances with Wolves. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it was some sort of remix thing, and I was watching Umberto work on the console, and he was constantly soloing things. And at first I didn't know why he was doing that. And then I realized he was just, you'd hear something enter in the mix, and he would just hit solo just to make sure, I think, exactly what he was hearing, exactly what's going on. And I do that all the time now. You think you're hearing something, but sometimes there can be other information that's more subtle that you might attribute in your brain to another instrument or something else. And I think it's really just a tiny point, but it helps me a lot in mixing and making choices, like just making absolutely sure that I know what I'm bringing into the party, Taking out anything I think we don't need for now.
When I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed.
I like that note. Let's hear what's going on here.
I think I found my high dream apartment with all I think I found my high dream apartment. I think I found my high dream apartment with all I ever wanted. Turned out it could have been a closet. Feels like nothing's going right. Lucky number everywhere. Supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. 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 I'm where I'm supposed to be.
where those mellotron strings enter in chorus 2, I want to do a big, long crossfade up. So they sort of really appear halfway through the chorus.
I see my lucky number everywhere I go, and I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road, always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, bridge.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I see my lucky number. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. Oh, I'm where I'm supposed to be. It follows me down.
That's another thing I want to point out. I do it a lot. Well, really any kind of accompaniment harmonic part, like on piano or guitar, anything, synth pad, strings. There's no parallel between me and Bach, but Bach did it a lot too. And what I'm talking about are notes that are like pedal notes, like the same note that can hang through different chords. I love that. I love hearing a constant and then the floor changes and it changes again and it changes again. And sometimes it can really change, but that thread of continuity of the one note, or it can be 2 notes or even more sometimes. It could be a triad, 3 notes. I love that. And I'm always trying to sneak that in. It creates this sort of like long feeling through choppier sections. This is a good example. The chord changes here in the modulated key at the end. Goes from C major to G major, D major to E minor. But the note D kind of goes through it. So the note D over a C chord is the sus2. It's the second note of the C major scale. C, D, E, second note. And the D is the 5th on the G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's the 5th. And then when you go to the D major, it is a D. And then E minor, the D is the minor 7. It works through all those chords. And I could have just played that the whole way through. I don't know what I did here, but it's playing for a while.
I see my lucky number everywhere, and I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Follows me down every road, always shows, and I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
I like all of that. I don't know what the level should be, but I'm going to keep it like that. Tuck it for now. Let's go through all this stuff in the bridge.
Supposed to be. Supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I see my lucky number. I see my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go, and I know I'm where I'm supposed.
You know, I also really want to point out something that I'm leaving the vocal in this whole time. I think it's fair to say most people don't. Most people will turn it off. And quite often because the vocalists themselves will say, can you shut my vocal off? I don't want to hear myself. I won't mention the project, but early on, one of my early studio sessions, I was working on an album, and it was exactly that. The singer did not want to hear themselves. So the vocals remained muted while we were working days and weeks on this album. And then when I finally heard the final result, when I was sent the CD, which had been mixed and mastered, and it was done, and it was about to be for sale in stores, I heard my parts, and the good news was I could hear my parts, which doesn't always happen. But there were things that were really kind of getting in the way, I thought, of the vocal. Like, I would not have played some of those parts had I known what the vocal was doing. I know Mutt Lange doesn't really give any interviews, but I think maybe once he did. And I might have made this whole thing up, but I'm sure I read an interview with him or with someone in Def Leppard who described the following thing. I swear it was Mutt himself, but basically the article said that Mutt likes to start with the lead vocal as the first instrument and drums. And so just gives the singer enough to work with where you get the lead vocal. And Mutt was saying he hates how on most records vocals are the last thing to happen. And you have not heard the vocal coming through the speakers until everything's done. And back in the day when it was all tape and you would bring the drums and the bass in and they would cut their tracks for a week, then you'd bring in the guitar player and they'd go for a week, and then you'd bring in whatever overdubs and that'd be for a week. And then the vocal was always like an afterthought, you know? But that drove him crazy, and he was saying, this is all accompaniment to the vocal. We have to know what we're accompanying. We have to know what we're there to support. So he would cut the lead vocals first over some sort of simple track and then build up from there. Actually, I think drums might have been the last thing that he cuts. That's true. Vocals were the first. The keeper drums were the last. They were at the end of everything. Because he said, I don't know what the drums are going to need to do once we build the track. It's hard to predict that stuff. So I try and get a scratch vocal as early as possible. It's not the final vocal, but I try and get a great scratch vocal. I might even tune it a little bit like I did with this, very subtly, just so I can tell what's going on, so that anything I play on one of these, wacky Mellotron overdubs, there's so many things that I could have done had I not heard the vocal that would have sounded good without the vocal. And then you put the vocal in and it's not, and it's sort of a waste of time. So I'm just advising that you always keep a vocal in while you're working, even if it's not the finished one. It helps a lot. It helps you make better choices, I think. And we're all there in service of the lead vocal.
Where I'm supposed to be. Supposed to be where I'm supposed to be. Where I'm supposed I'm supposed to be.
Do you hear what I'm doing there on chords 3 and 4? I'm playing the fifth of the chord as the bass note. I'm not playing the root note. And in a sound like this, you don't always have to play the bass note. Sometimes it's nice to throw in like the fifth, or sometimes even the third, to thicken it. It gives it this sort of texture that no other thing will do. But just listening to it soloed, here, this is really the bass note. This is really the bass note. Jazz. McCoy Tyner, fourths. And I love with a B3 or a sound like this or some sort of synth pad, I love getting a little more clustery with the harmonies, Sometimes really just, you can do a lot of stuff, put all the notes down in the scale. Or not all of them, but like some of them, 5 of them, just create this real sort of like sound, creates a tension.
Where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, I like all of that. Let's hear the flutes. Let's hear it in the track.
Where I'm supposed to be. 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 I see my lucky number.
I think this harp track is probably useless, but let's check it out.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Save it for your solo record, harpist.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Maybe like one of them. Kind of fun.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. 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 I see my lucky number. I see my lucky number. I see.
Maybe. And maybe not, but maybe. Okay, I'm ready for final vocal stuff. And then M is for mix. Let's try and get Bryce on the mic. So these are going to be background vocals, right? Yes.
Okay. Do we know what am I doing?
Do you want to try a bridge part? Do you want to just start with that because it's kind of in your head now?
Maybe, yeah.
Let's go there. So Zach, we're going to want to hear whatever's happening now. Everything can just stay open.
Okay.
And these will be additional. I think you could open up like 4 background vocal tracks. You want to give it a go?
Maybe it's maybe the I've got something count on repeats.
Okay.
Maybe. I can count on or something like.
Let's just roll it and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, 2 bars before the bridge. Here it comes.
I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. Maybe I'm a little lost, but
I love the first half of that.
Yeah, it's
I
just.
think we need 3 lines on the second half.
Where do you hear it ending?
I don't know. I just know musically, you probably don't want to have it at on the 4th one, you know?
Yeah, no, it feels weird, but I'm trying to figure out if.
Lyrically.
Yeah,
What's the lyric again?
maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something I can count on. I was thinking about it, either going to to remind me, and to or surprise me. I was going into that maybe. It's somehow tying it back to you can count on it to remind you that you're where you're supposed to be.
Maybe repeating the lyric paints us into a corner that doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't like the repeated the same line. Wait, which repeated line are you talking about? The one that I was just trying to fill space with.
No, I think it was my dumb suggestion. I said just repeat the first half.
Yeah, no, I think it needs to continue.
Like
The
new
story
thoughts,
needs to
new,
continue. Huh?
like new words. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
how But I don't think that it should overlap with the last where I'm supposed to be. Do you?
No, I think it's just a total of 7 lines instead of 8. Does that make sense?
We do the backing vocals, and then I figure out those 3 lines quick.
No, let's figure them out right now.
Right now.
Because it sounds awesome.
Okay.
We're in it. It's going to feel all different if we sing a bunch of other parts and then come back to this.
Okay.
Let me listen to what's there. And Zach, you can lose the last 3 lines of that take.
Okay.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like the second half of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly that.
Supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
What if the second half is like boom, dun, dun, bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, bum, dun, B or B?
Yeah.
And you end on the same word and
Same word.
same word as the lead
Okay.
vocal, but it's a lower harmony.
But it,
They-
but
and they-
it ends on B.
I think so. Yeah, and they meet.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just walk backwards into it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Do you want to punch her in?
Yeah, let's punch in after that 4th line.
Supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right I'm supposed to be.
This is gonna work. And I'm not looking
Of me,
right in front.
right in front of me.
There, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Right in front of me. No,
Right
it's
in
not it.
front
Right in front of me. Believe it or not, that's the note. Right in front. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me. And just stay there all the way to the end of the.
Okay. Do you like the one I'm not looking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay.
Sing loud.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me. I see my looking
I want to keep that when I'm not looking, and then punch the last line. It's right in front of me.
right in front of
Yeah, not front of me. It's right in front of me.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. Getting the last line.
Okay.
I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me.
I love it. Right in front of me. It's really
Okay.
good. Let's
You
sing
want
it
me to
out.
say- yeah, no, I felt that. Okay.
Here it comes.
That I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me. I see my looking
Okay.
Do you want
Yes.
it even bigger, or was it great?
It's fine. I'm going to get 3 more tracks of the whole part now.
The whole part to get all
The
together.
whole part. 4 Bryces. Bryce times 4.
Nice times 4.
So let's go to a second track, please, Zach. And do you want to shut the lead vocal off just for this part? Bryce, what do you think?
Maybe, because I'm going to sing quieter if I hear it.
Yeah, let's turn the lead vocal off
Yeah.
Okay.
for you. If we can hear it in here, that'd be great.
Sure.
Here it comes.
I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking,
something's throwing you. What do you think it is?
I just forgot the lyric.
No, but something's throwing your groove as well. Like, what's your mix doing right now? Have you got lots of drums?
Yeah.
You got too much vocal, maybe?
No.
Okay. I think, is it just because the lead vocal's gone? It's like, what's going on?
No, I think I'm just thinking about the lyric too much.
Take your brain
And throw
out of
it
your head,
at you.
put it in a jar, put it in the kick drum behind you.
So you can smash it.
I didn't have that in mind. That's very dark and upsetting.
All right, let's
I don't want to smash your brain. Well, now I kind of do, but...
Okay.
You want to try again?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the cameras are rolling. All right, here we go.
I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me.
It was so good.
Right in
Right,
front of me.
right in. Boom, boom. It's right.
Right in front of me.
Yeah.
Just the last line.
Okay.
Can count on you when I'm not looking. It's right in front of me.
That's great. That's really, really, really great. Let's get a third track.
Okay.
I love it. I love the scene change. I like the whole call and response.
Yeah.
Greek tragedy.
Wow.
The narrator and the chorus behind them, the actors on stage in the amphitheater. Here we go. Third track.
I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me. I see my lucky number.
Yeah. Numero 4.
I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Maybe I'm a little lost, but I've got something that I can count on. When I'm not looking, it's right in front of me. I see my lucky number.
That was great. Can we look at the chorus? I'd be curious to try a double and a triple on the chorus of the melody.
Okay.
And just start there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still sort of hear like a third above.
Okay.
Let's go to the first chorus. And let's just do some unisons.
And maybe I'm out of my mind. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city, no.
That sounds so good. Let's keep that. Let's try and beat it.
Okay.
Playlist that one, please. Here we go.
And maybe I'm out of my mind. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city, no.
How well can you hear the thing you're doubling?
0.
You got to hear it.
Where is it?
I got it.
We're going to do it in here.
Okay.
Let's try it again.
And maybe I'm out of my mind. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city. No.
That's one of the best doubles I've ever heard. That was so good. Let's triple it.
Okay.
And maybe I'm out of my mind. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city.
You're killing it, kid. Let's do the same thing now to the second chorus, because I don't want to fly these. I want these to be bespoke. So let's double the melody in the second chorus, then we'll do the third chorus.
Second, I look at the time. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Let's just punch in supposed to be at the end. Make sure the B is right in the pocket pitch-wise.
It's when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, drag that guy over to the last couple syllables. That was great. So now let's mute that double in your headphones, and then you'll hear just the lead vocal and your live triple on the whole second chorus.
Yeah.
And let's give it a little more pre-roll in.
Cool. So you want to mute that last one, keep the original?
Uh-huh.
Cool. All right.
But the second I look at the time, I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Deadly. Okay, now let's do this to the third big chorus.
Okay.
We're in a higher key. Let's, just for continuity, let's start from the top of the chorus 3 breakdown. We'll go to the double, doubling the lead vocal.
So I'm going to start right here.
Yeah, that's great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Thank you. Let's get the triple. Let's mute the double for her. Let her sip some tea, which she's doing. Let's start at the same spot.
Cool. Ready?
Here we go.
I see my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go, and I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
It's really beautiful. Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
So, Zach, can you please turn down the double and triple -5 dB? I want to try this sort of funny harmony thing I'm hearing in my head in the second half of every chorus.
Funny harmony or like third?
Not intentionally funny.
Oh.
Inadvertently funny. No, hopefully not funny at all. Just, let's go to the first chorus. Just play it.
I see my lucky number everywhere I go, and I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city.
This is kind of weird. It might be hard to do. Here's the part. I need to know that I'm where. Sorry. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. Maybe nothing on B, but boom. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Just those two notes. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Probably not to be.
Oh, okay. I'm where I'm supposed to. Just to.
Yeah, supposed to be. And then the second time, maybe no to be. Or just go ahead and sing to be, and maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll chop it off.
Okay.
So let's get her on bar 3 of the chorus. Like that's where you start playing from. And we'll still come in with a part on bar 5 of the chorus.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Then we can modify just a little bit. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm where I'm supposed to be. And sing nice and loud and full. Yes. I'm where.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city.
So just, I like how you're scooping up to the note on I'm supposed. That's nice. But on the top of it, don't scoop. Just I can't sing, but I'm where I'm supposed to be. Robot. And then do. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Here it comes.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed.
Try it again. Get your note before it too. You can just sing the note before you come in with the part.
Yeah.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Now don't be frightened.
Yeah.
Sing it out. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city.
But just give me the first half of that, please. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Go.
Always Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be.
That's awesome. Let's double that. Yeah. No. Sorry.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. New city.
I like it a lot. It's really cool. Let's fly that, please, Zach, to the second chorus.
Okay.
And I want to see if we can be all sneaky and clever and add another harmony on top of that part in the second chorus.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Actually, before we add another part, let's make sure it's in the right spot in the second chorus. And then I'd like to go to the third chorus, key change, and do the same part. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
That felt out, right?
It's insanely loud. It won't be out.
Okay.
I'll make it not be out.
Okay.
It follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's double it.
Road always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yes. Yes. So good. Okay, let's go to the second chorus.
Okay.
And Zach, let's open up 2 more vocal tracks. And let's look at a potential additional harmony. Can you indulge me and just try singing a third above the lead from the very top of the chorus?
But the second I look at the time, I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always.
It's my idea is terrible.
Yeah, I don't like
But
it.
I love how you're singing it.
Yeah.
You know, just try something else. And I love what I don't even know what I'm singing at this point. But just keep the third in the whole. Keep a high thing going the whole time, even in the second half.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's try it.
But the second I look at the time, I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm.
Yeah, it's great. It's too loud. This should be very subtle, I think.
Yeah, I think
Almost
so
to where
too.
you don't notice it, but I think we need it. And it's weird when it goes away on the weird note. So maybe it should just be the weird harmony.
Yeah, it feels weird. Okay.
Try.
But the second I look at the time, I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Let's double that.
It should be on the. Maybe that should just be the lead.
Did you do a little harmony?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It's fun.
Okay.
You're not very loud in here, but I like it. I mean, it should just be super subtle.
Okay.
But the second I look at the time, I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Now let's go to the last chorus and do this in the new key.
Okay.
I see my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
You like went, yeah. Yeah. That felt really great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's double that.
Okay.
I see my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. That sounds so good, especially the duck at the end. There's a Canadian goose that showed up in the back piano room. I think we are done with the vocals. What do you think, vocalist?
Can we listen to it?
We're going to listen to it for the next 8 hours.
Can I hear it before I leave the vocal?
Yeah. What do you want to hear, my dear?
The chorus.
The last one?
Second. Or maybe the last one is fine. That's fine.
Lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
I feel like every time I hear it, I always want to go, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Where? On the lead?
Yeah, on the second, on that part, like that lower harmony, just on that part.
Let's put it in. You're not
onto it.
saying let's punch in on a track we've already done. You're saying I want to add a new part to what's already there,
Yes.
like a new track.
A new track.
In addition to what we've
That's
already
it.
got, right?
Yes. I just want to hear it.
Yeah, let's put it in.
And then, okay.
Where is that? Is that which line?
I know where I'm supposed to be. But the first two, like, always shows up just with that second half.
Okay, so we'll roll from the top of the chorus.
Okay.
Here comes a brand new, fresh harmony track.
I see my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
It's such a great part. Oh my goodness. Let's double that.
Okay. It's just the first half. I think the rest of it,
Is
that
what it
other
is.
lower harmony carries it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. Also, only showing up in the third chorus. It's really wonderful. A little like, woo.
It just feels grounded a little. Yeah. Okay.
See my lucky number. I see 19. I see my lucky number everywhere I go. And I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Swear it follows me down every road. Always shows up just when I need to know that I'm where I'm supposed.
Yep. So good. Any other quiet little voices whispering in your ear saying, here's how you make it better?
No, right now.
Yeah, that's deadly.
It feels good.
So good.
I think so. Yeah.
I hate it when people say this stuff, but I really love this song. I love it. I'm so not sick of hearing it. I love it. I love everything we're throwing at it. It seems
Me
to just
too.
sort of
It feels really good.
kind of be recording itself.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's really been problematic. It's just like,
No,
When-
it feels great. It feels really good.
well, it helps when you're working with a very talented artist. Because you
Very
never get this
talented
feeling when you're
producer.
working with a not
Let's
talented
just
artist.
compliment each other forever. It's going great.
No, it's true. I mean, I'm making a point for everyone watching this too. Like, you can't get this feeling working with not talent. You just can't. And it's such a pleasure to work with talent. Like you.
Ditto.
Come on in.
Bye.
That was so much fun. I love this stage of it, and I love how Bryce sings, and I love this mic that we found for her, and the vocal chain sounds crazy. Sometimes I like to, with the lead vocal, which we had, I like to hear a double and a triple with that, if it sounds right. Sometimes we don't need that kind of help, but I like the lead vocal up the middle, and then a double and a triple. So I just need one there and one there. If we were going for some like super hyper produced, super slick, different kind of song and different kind of artist, I would probably do 6 doubles and triples. I mean, like 3, just like a total of 6 unison parts on the lead vocal and pan them like that. Or you can go even crazier and do 10 for this kind of thing, which is more open. And I'm not trying to be patronizing, but we're working with real talent. So we don't need a lot of help. Like I don't even need to really hear much of the double and the triple in the final mix. I'll be surprised if we hear much of it. It's just an extra sort of chorusy kind of like, oh, something's lifting, something sounds a bit cooler. And then in the bridge, I asked her to do 4 tracks of the same part. But the reason I wanted to do 4 is because that's not the lead vocal. The lead vocal is singing another thing. And then this part that she wrote for the bridge comes as an answer. So in a sense, it's sort of like a choral answer to the lead vocal part. We could have done 6, we could have done 4. 4 sounded great. You know, she has a big, beautiful voice, doesn't need a lot of like thickening or anything. So 4 kind of sounds like 8 on most people, I think, when she's doing it. That's it. And I just sort of do it to taste. I know that the smaller and the thinner the source, the better it sounds with more tracks. Bryce's voice is full and it's very round, and there's lots of high end, and there's lots of everything. So I think it would sound silly if there were 6 tracks of her doing something. But anyway, that's why I picked just a double and a triple in the choruses. And for me, again, because of the quality of her voice, for the harmonies that we were doing in the chorus, I just thought 2 tracks was plenty. I want this to feel sort of live and kind of, like I'm watching a live performance, especially a song like this, and the way we've approached it, where pretty much everything is organic live instruments. That felt like enough to me. The reason I chose not to fly the double and the triple unison of the lead vocal, the first 2 choruses are in the key of F. The last chorus is in the key of G, the modulation. The reason I didn't is because I know that it wouldn't take a long time for her to re-sing it. We can do it. I could have flown it, but it would have been tightly doubling a lead vocal that is not the lead vocal we're hearing in the second chorus. So, and also I think there's something psychologically important where the singer feels tethered and connected and proud of every brick they place on the wall. This is very important for people involved in the recording process, whether it's a duo or it's 10 people in a giant posse, or it's like whatever it is, it's a rock band, where everyone feels like they have contributed to it, and they're hearing that come through the speakers because they are the people that are going to go on the road and are going to live in a van and whatever it is, and try and do this. I will be stuck in the studio doing whatever I'm doing at that point. So it's very important. I didn't get that last time when I was younger, a younger producer. I didn't understand how important it was for the creative team to feel very invested and proud of and dying to share what they did collectively. And that just applies to one person too, I could have gone through Bryce's alternate vocal takes of the lead vocal and found doubles and triples that way. Sometimes I do that if I've lost the singer, if they're traveling or whatever, and I need a double and triple, I'll go find it and tighten it up and create it. But I wanted her to, craft it so she was hearing the new lead vocal in chorus too. It's just different. Now, with the lower harmony that I suggested she sing, I was comfortable flying that. And now as soon as I played it for her, though, she was like, that sounds a little bit off, because it is a little bit off. But in the sake of, I want to try to finish what we're doing here today, and in our third and final day here at Sunset, I thought it would save a little bit of time just to fly that part. That's more insignificant. That's not doubling the lead vocal melody. It's a harmony thing. I can nudge it a bit and make it tight.